of politics and policy that traditional reporters understand, or that people like us understand, are just lost on the public on TikTok and on the opportunists who want to go viral. So when a red state at the state level, a bunch of Republican lawmakers pass a meaningless resolution calling for the Supreme Court to overturn Obergefell v. Hodges, the Supreme Court case that legalized gay marriage, the narrative on TikTok was the Supreme Court is about to overturn Obergefell v. Hodges. But those two things are actually unrelated. That's not a case that the Supreme Court can hear. And there's nothing in their docket that suggests they're revisiting that. They could, but that's not what's happened yet. So I just worry about the algorithmic side of TikTok and how it fuels kind of the digital Gen Z version of grandma is falling for AI slop.
He is correct about that. That is a problem, and I'll be very clear and I'll be very honest. I know there's a lot of conversation regarding mainstream media and mainstream media. The biggest issue you could argue with mainstream media is that it is incentivized to sell to people and get as much attention as possible, but they're adherent to their advertisers to get paid, right? So they are not necessarily putting out wrong information, but they'll have like clickbaity titles and they'll focus on the most controversial information. Social media, independent media outlets have no incentive to be truthful. Mainstream media does. They need to be truthful to have the level of integrity to keep on getting those people. Social media influencers have no incentive to be truthful. They just need clicks. They go right to the people. They just need attention. So they can go directly to the controversy without being established, without being adherent to an advertiser that will make sure that they are a reputable source. So yeah, mainstream media doesn't have the people's best interests in mind often. Independent media could have people's interests best in mind. Like there are some good independent media where they are not beholden to an advertiser. Like I think his name is Dylan, but there's a lot of independent media people who are incentivized by money inherently and controversy. They don't give a about whether or not they're being they have integrity, being honest. So in terms of being corrupt, independent media has a objectively more chance to be more corrupt than mainstream media, and that's not even an argument, to be honest. That's just true. So that's my thing. Like people go like, oh yeah, independent media. A lot of these be lying. They be corrupt. They be more captured than a mainstream source that has a lot of different people that are giving out the news. One individual can be manipulated like hell. I mean, perfect example, Charlie Cuck and Tim Bitch. Oh, that's not a good one. Charlie Cuck is the good one. I need a good one for Tim Pool. Yeah, those mother effers be beholden to the MAGA ideology and don't give a about anything else. So independent media can be very dangerous as well.